Hi everyone, welcome back to Jessie at Home. I know I'm not actually in my own home in today's video. I am at my little sister's house. We are going to be creating an amazing backyard oasis for her. She is a single mom of 3 kids. She works on her feet all day. She is a cosmetologist that owns her own salon, so she works really hard. She bought this house in 2019 and she's been working really hard on the inside, so I thought it would be nice for us to create a nice space outside for her to enjoy as well, because there's nothing nicer than in the summertime to sit outside and relax and watch your kids play. So we're going to create that for her in this video. But first, I have to say a huge shout out, a huge thank you for today's sponsor, Best Choice Products. Without them, this whole video couldn't even happen. This whole backyard makeover couldn't happen without them. So I'm forever grateful. I am so impressed with this 7-piece modular sectional that they sent. You can customize it to any size for your patio or deck. The set includes 4 single chairs, 2 corner chairs, a table with a tempered glass top, some cushions, 2 accent pillows, and even includes a protective cover for the winter, which I think is so cool because usually, when you buy furniture, you have to go out and find like a matching set so that it doesn't get ruined over the winter, and they include it. So I think that's pretty cool. The high quality wicker is tightly woven around a sturdy powdered coated steel frame with 10 seat fastener clips already in place to keep the chairs secure. If you're looking for an amazing, comfy outdoor sectional, then visit the link in the description box below. Thank you so much to Best Choice Products for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about how we styled the sectional and everything later on in the video, but I wanted to say my thanks to Best Choice Products right up front, because without them, like I said, this entire makeover video would not even be possible.
We're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. No, we're not the same. It's like we're on 2 sides of the Milky Way. Somehow we got used to the problems. Baby, we got used to falling. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love.
So like I said, this is going to be a very affordable, budget-friendly, small budget makeover. I hate the word just blanket budget because everyone has a budget, whether you're a millionaire, whether you're paycheck to paycheck, a budget just means an allotment of funds. So this is a small budget makeover. And so I brought some things from my house. We're reusing things. We're upcycling different things. This is the funny part because I had 2 rolls of leftover weed fabric and I didn't realize that wasn't nothing. That wasn't anything. So I had to run to Lowe's really quick and get weed fabric and then also some weed fabric pins. I was trying to be cheap and say I didn't want to buy the $50 box of 500 weed fabric pins. But honestly, we wouldn't be able to do it without this. So definitely splurge, get the $50 500 weed fabric pins because it's going to save you a lot of heartache and a lot of headache because it kept all of the weed fabric down. And another kind of a disclaimer is I know we probably could have done this in a better way. I know there are better ways to do that. There's different ways to do that, but this is the way that we did it and it worked out. Hopefully it'll work out in the long term, but this is just the way we're doing things is we're putting some weed fabric down. We're going to be using some cardboard to kill the grass, and we are making a very large flower bed. And that flower bed is going to be mostly mulch for now, and that's going to help kill the lawn and kill the grass later, so we can add in bulbs as the years go on. For an affordable small budget makeover, you need to think long term. Right now I can do this section of mulch and get this flower bed ready, and next year I can layer on plants with that. I can do bulbs, which are a little bit more budget friendly than going out and buying established plants. So, I'll just kind of share my tips and tricks as we go along. Another sort of budget-friendly thing you can do is don't buy the bags of mulch. Not everybody obviously has access to a truck and a tractor. Shout out to our friend Brian for lending us his tractor. Not everyone has access to this, but if you can get a bulk order of mulch, I think the mulch cost us $30 for the entire truck bed. And then we ended up having to go back and we got a double scoop next time. So we ended up with three big scoopfuls of bulk mulch to fill out all of the areas that we were trying to mulch. So that cost about $90, but if you had gotten the same amount of money in the small bags at Lowe's, it wouldn't have gotten you nearly as far and as deep of a layer of mulch that we needed to kind of kill any grass and weeds that are underneath of the weed barrier.
I miss when we were teenage girls in our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good and the worn out sneakers, when we were fine but with complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. I never said I was ready, but ready for what comes ahead. You said that you were with me. I wonder how we did forget. Some days were forever.
So like I said, that back flower bed is very, very deep, but we have future plans to install a really nice sort of privacy screen back there with some 4x4s and some wood slats, or even potentially, if she has the budget for it, to upgrade her fence to a taller fence for more privacy. So that's why the flower bed is so deep. We have plans on adding bushes and flowers and things over the years and creating a more privacy screen back there, but not right now, but eventually. It's good to kind of think in the future.
Dirt on my jeans and sing good old snapback, floating through the street like holding your hand tight. Dirt on my jeans and sing good old snapback, floating through the street like. I wish that we could turn back time, back to all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls in our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good in the worn out sneakers, when we were fine but with complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. Tomboy t-shirts.
So, not gonna lie, I was dreading this flower bed right here. The grass had taken over. But I knew that it had to be done. I had to weed it. I had to get it prepared so that we could lay down the weed barrier and then also put the new fresh mulch right there.
My decisions may be clearer. You say I'll never find somebody like you. Find somebody like you. Without the words, I love you till the end. Without not even trying. Just tell me, oh my God, you're so unoriginal. People like you, they're just so predictable.
We were really lucky because she had some of those really nice edging blocks hanging around. So we were able to edge this flower bed and then another flower bed on the other side of these steps with those really nice blocks. Eventually she could go back and get some here and there and then finish edging off of the other flower beds with the blocks. I just feel like that it just really makes it look a lot nicer than the thin plastic edging that I had bought. I think I ended up buying 4 boxes of that thin black edging, and I think it was $20 a piece, so about $80 in edging, and then it was $75 in the weed barrier, but I feel like it makes a huge difference if you get the nicer, thicker weed barrier. It really does help keep out all of the pesky little weeds. So we are just laying down the cardboard to create a layout for the patio area that we're going to be doing here. So we're putting the cardboard down. I wish we had actually wet the cardboard first. I don't know why we didn't. In hindsight, we should have done that. It would help the cardboard lay a little bit more flat. We did this in our previous home underneath a similar area, and also underneath our flower beds, and this is a really good way to do it. Now, this isn't the perfect way. It might not be the way you're doing it, but this is a quick and dirty way to get what we need done in one day. We only had one day to do all of this, so we were trying to figure out the best and fastest and most efficient way we could get this done. My sister ordered 3 tons of this smaller pea gravel. She purchased this to help out with the makeover, and I think including delivery, it cost just under $300, I believe. So that sounds like a lot, but she had previously gotten a quote for an extension of the patio about this size for concrete, and it was $2,000. So $300 is a lot better than $2,000. We also thought about doing actual like pavers, but we honestly were trying to get this done in one weekend because of my husband's availability, and just everything all the stars had to align for my mom to watch the kids and everything. So to do a pea gravel patio was the fastest and cheapest and best way that we could get this done. And I really love the way it ended up working out. And like I said, obviously it would have been better if we could have graded the grass beforehand and kind of just leveled everything out, but we didn't have time, and this will work. It was kind of already pretty level as is, so it wasn't too bad. Another thing that I wish we had done instead of doing the plastic edging is use those thicker blocks to create a border between the concrete patio and then the pea gravel. I think we are going to go back in and do that for her later on, just because that plastic edging wasn't doing the best to keep out all the rocks off of the concrete.
I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco light. They can try, but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
So my sister's boyfriend, Bill, stopped by before he went to work. He works as a cop, so they both work long, hard hours. He recently moved in with her as well. So, he would get the benefit of this backyard oasis, and we were so grateful that Bill showed up because he has a lot of muscles and he could help us move this pergola over, just because I love that she got this pergola, but when they put it here, it blocked everything off and made the patio feel so small and kind of restricted what you could do on the patio. So in my vision, because we wanted to create a privacy screen, moving the pergola back onto the pea gravel patio and pulling the screen down against her neighbor's side of the yard, it opened up the back door. It created a little bit of a privacy screen for now, and I just feel like it looks a lot better over there.
I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm.
Since the grass has kind of grown up into the patio, my husband is creating a little trench around the concrete pad, and then we're going to put rocks in there just so the water can drain down into the trench, down into the rocks, and won't kind of splash back and just kind of leave the patio really, really dirty. Because I'm getting ready to power wash it, and I am surprised at what the actual color of this patio was, because it was so dirty.
Having a good time, you're doing no harm.
seeing all of this dirt be washed away was super satisfying. And my sister ended up coming home right as we were doing the patio and the steps, so she wanted to try a hand at power washing her other set of steps. So you'll see her little sandals in the clip where we're power washing the steps. It's really cute. She got dirt everywhere. And of course, this is my husband's favorite thing in the whole wide world, is putting together furniture. This set wasn't actually too bad to put together. I had very good instructions, and it's a very, very sturdy set. So I'm so happy and so thankful for Best Choice Products for sponsoring today's video. It's been really amazing being able to work with really good brands and to surprise my sister with a little bit of a makeover. It's honestly a dream come true. I would love to do this more with my family or other people, and just kind of make over an area in their home and work with brands and get to work my magic in different spots besides my own home.
Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How was that?
Unfortunately, the light was starting. Her little pup was just acting crazy. Unfortunately, the light was starting to go down by the time that we got around to styling everything, which is like a huge bummer. So I'm going to show you a couple quick clips of us putting the sectional together and getting that all straight, and then I'm going to come back the next day and get the beautiful after shots in the light of day. But the sectional is so easy to put together. You just clip it. You can change it up like I showed you in like the little promo spot at the beginning of the video. You can rearrange this however you want. We thought the best way would be to do an L shape. That way she can have her back to her neighbors, her back to her house, and she can see pretty much the whole backyard from this spot, sitting under the pergola and sitting on her comfy new couch.
How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Why you wanna let me go now?
It worked perfectly in this spot. I'm so pleased with it. It does look like it's crooked, and that's only because it kind of sunk into the gravel. We can fix that and rearrange that, and just as you can see, I just added a little bit more gravel under that. My sister is so excited. She was walking around with the little faux plants that I got her. I also got 2 side tables from the Target dollar spot that we're going to put beside the sectional. But it honestly doesn't need a ton out here. The sectional, the table, we got the natural greenery. It looks so good. She got this big rug from Amazon as well. So we also finally got her a little table set. It's just a whole set. It comes with 4 chairs, a table, and an umbrella, which I thought was really cool because usually the umbrella is separate, and it kind of matches with the sectional over there.
Always been a restless girl, but now there's a window waste of time. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Ain't spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm counting hours, minutes, seconds, faster. Hurry, make it happen. Before we know it, I'll be on my way home.
So here it is the next day. You can see the after. We got the pergola with the string lights. We made a little fire pit area. We have the little Target dollar spot tables with some little faux plants that we got on the Target clearance. She also put some fake monkey grass in the yard. We are Team Artificial Plants here. We have a little citronella candle. Remember that little galvanized trough? We filled it with some succulent vase filler. We added some little solar lights and the fake monkey grass right there to kind of fill in some of the empty spots. And she doesn't have to worry about watering her plants or, anything like that. Those lanterns she had previously, we reused those. Those are some faux plants in that planters barrel. But I think the whole area just looks so amazing. Her little pool where her kids can play, the solar lights, it all just looks so good and like a little oasis. And she finally has a little dining table as well. We all came over for a little barbecue, so Bill is on the grill. And then we all got to use this outside space together. It was amazing. And I'm so excited to work on another part of her backyard in the future. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And don't forget to click the link in the description if you are in the market for a comfy sectional.
I'm longing for you.